Every single day, thousands of veterans are walking away from money they've already earned with their service, and they don't even know it. I'm talking about veterans with 0% VA disability ratings who think their rating is worthless. But here's the shocking truth that the VA doesn't advertise. Even a 0% rating can unlock thousands of dollars in benefits that most veterans never claim. If you're a veteran with a 0% rating, or you know someone who is, you need to hear this, because what I'm about to reveal could change everything. The VA system is designed to be confusing, and they're banking on you not knowing about these hidden benefits. But today, we're pulling back the curtain on everything they don't want you to discover. Before we dive in, I need you to do me a favor. If you're a veteran or you support our veterans, smash that like button right now and watch this video to the end. You can even just let it play in the background. It helps other veterans find this crucial information, and trust me, they need to see this. Here's what most people don't understand about VA ratings. When you get that letter saying 0%, your first thought is probably disappointment. You went through the process, you submitted your claim, and the VA essentially told you that your condition exists, but isn't severe enough for monthly compensation. Most veterans file that letter away and never think about it again. That's exactly what the system wants you to do. But here's the first bombshell. A 0% rating is actually your golden ticket into the VA healthcare system. And I'm not talking about basic healthcare. Veterans with 0% ratings get access to VA medical centers, prescription medications at incredibly reduced costs, and specialized care. Let me put this in perspective for you. The average American spends over $12,000 per year on healthcare. If you're a veteran with a 0% rating, you could potentially cut that cost down to almost nothing. We're talking about prescription medications for as little as $8 for a 30-day supply. Specialized procedures that cost civilians tens of thousands can be done at VA facilities for free or at massive discounts. But wait, it gets better. Veterans with 0% ratings are also eligible for vocational rehabilitation benefits. This is where things get really interesting, and this is where most veterans are leaving serious money on the table. The VA's Vocational Rehabilitation and Employment Program, also known as Chapter 31, can pay for your education, your training, and even provide you with a monthly housing allowance while you're in school. Here's the kicker. Unlike the GI Bill, these benefits don't have an expiration date. You can use them 20, 30, even 40 years after your service if you have a qualifying disability rating. And yes, 0% counts as a qualifying rating. We're talking about the VA potentially paying for your bachelor's degree, your master's degree, trade school, certifications, whatever you need to advance your career. The monthly housing allowance alone can be worth over $2,000 per month in major cities. If you're in school for 4 years, that's potentially over $90,000 in housing allowance, plus they're covering your tuition and books. Do the math. We're talking about benefits worth well over $100,000 that most 0% veterans never even apply for. Now here's where this gets really controversial, and this is something the VA definitely doesn't want me talking about. Many veterans with 0% ratings are actually entitled to higher ratings, but they gave up too early in the process. The initial rating is just the beginning. You have the right to appeal, you have the right to submit new evidence, and you have the right to file for secondary conditions. If you want personalized help understanding your VA benefits, increasing your rating, or avoiding another denial, don't do it alone. Join our private community, Veteran Benefits Blueprint. It's where I break everything down even more step by step, answer questions directly, and give you templates and tools that have helped thousands of veterans get the benefits they earned. The link is in the description box below. I'd love to see you inside. Think about this logically. If the VA acknowledged that you have a service-connected condition, even at 0%, that condition doesn't exist in isolation. Medical conditions often lead to other medical conditions. They call these secondary conditions, and each one can be rated separately. A 0% back condition might lead to sleep disorders, depression, or mobility issues. Each of these could potentially be rated at 10, 20, 30% or higher. The VA knows that most veterans don't understand the appeals process. They know that most veterans will accept that initial 0% rating and walk away. The system is designed to discourage you from pursuing what you're entitled to. They make the process complicated, they require specific language, and they hope you'll just give up. Veterans, listen to me carefully. If you received a 0% rating, you have 1 year from the date of that decision to file an appeal. During that year, you can submit additional evidence, you can get independent medical opinions, and you can fight for the rating you deserve. If you miss that 1-year window, it becomes much more difficult, but not impossible. Here's another benefit that 0% veterans constantly miss: property tax exemptions. Many states offer property tax reductions or complete exemptions for veterans with service-connected disabilities. Even a 0% rating can qualify you for these benefits in certain states. We're talking about potentially thousands of dollars per year in property tax savings that could add up to tens of thousands over the lifetime of owning your home. And let's talk about employment benefits that nobody discusses. Veterans with service-connected disabilities, including 0% ratings, are eligible for federal hiring preferences. This means that when you apply for government jobs, you get moved to the front of the line. In a competitive job market, this preference could be the difference between getting hired and getting passed over for a position that could change your career trajectory. But here's the most frustrating part of this entire system. The information I'm sharing with you right now should be automatically provided to every veteran who receives a VA rating. Instead, this information is buried in bureaucratic language, in documents that most people never read. The VA should be proactively helping veterans access these benefits, but instead they rely on veterans to figure it out themselves. Now, I want to address something that I know some of you are thinking. You might be wondering if using these benefits somehow takes away from veterans who need them more. Let me be crystal clear about this. You earned these benefits through your service. The VA acknowledged your service-connected condition. You have every right to access every benefit you're entitled to, and don't let anyone make you feel guilty about it. The real tragedy here is that while you're not claiming benefits you've earned, other people who didn't serve are accessing programs and benefits that cost taxpayers billions of dollars. Meanwhile, veterans who sacrificed for their country are walking away from benefits they're legally entitled to because they don't know these benefits exist. So what should you do right now if you have a 0% rating? First, contact your local VA medical center and enroll in healthcare if you haven't already. Don't wait. Do it today. Second, research vocational rehabilitation benefits and see if they align with your career goals or educational aspirations. Third, look into property tax exemptions in your state. Fourth, if you're within that 1-year appeal window, seriously consider whether your rating accurately reflects the impact of your condition. Here's something else that's going to blow your mind. Some veterans with 0% ratings are also entitled to aid and attendance benefits if their conditions worsen over time. This benefit can provide over $2,000 per month for veterans who need assistance with daily living activities. Most people think you need to be severely disabled to qualify, but the eligibility requirements are more flexible than you might think. The bottom line is this: the VA system is complex by design. They're counting on veterans to not understand their rights and benefits. They're hoping you'll see that 0% rating and just walk away. But you didn't walk away when your country needed you to serve, and you shouldn't walk away from benefits you've earned. Before I wrap this up, I need you to understand something important. This information changes lives, but only if it gets to the right people. Share this video with every veteran you know, post it in veteran Facebook groups, send it to your military buddies, make sure this information spreads. There are millions of veterans out there with 0% ratings who need to hear this message. Drop a comment below and tell me which benefit surprised you the most. Are you a 0% veteran who's been missing out on these opportunities? Or maybe you're someone who successfully navigated the system and got the benefits you deserved. Your story could help another veteran, so please share it in the comments. Remember, your service mattered, your sacrifice was real, and you deserve every benefit you're entitled to. Don't let the system's complexity prevent you from claiming what you've already earned. That 0% rating isn't worthless. It's your key to unlocking benefits that could change your financial future. Hit that subscribe button if this video helped you. Until next time, take care of yourselves and take care of each other.